Coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And, Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this. The league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. Tatum passes to Wilson. Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Outside Wilson. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Simons. Shot clock at 5. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Team foul at the line. Jaylen Brown at the line.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Hart. He can't hit that time. Here's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. Brown kicks to Wilson. 3-pointer. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now Grant, after the missed 3 from Wilson. Rebound by Williams.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Brown. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Lillard outside. And here is Hart. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Grant for 3. Portland no good that time either. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tatum finds Brown. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Hart with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside, here's Grant. Rebound, Boston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Passes it to Hart. To the paint. Excellent D there from Wilson.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Brown against Simon. Brown, good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Lillard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wilson against Hart. Over Wilson. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Lillard finds Hart. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Boston leading by 9. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Hart kicks to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Second team foul.
Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Pass to Wilson. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Down low. Here's Grant. There it is. His 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing them. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Brogdon after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the 3-point shot is good from Wilson. Wilson's got 11 points.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Now, here's Lillard. 33 points last game. Simons from outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Simons, the pass to Hart. Lillard against Brogdon. And Lillard kicks to Hart. Six on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Celtics leading by 14. On the wing, Brown. He's got 5. Takes it out to Wilson. Takes the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And here is Simons. After the 3-pointer from Wilson, Grant, that's good.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Wilson. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Wilson with the block. And he recovers it. It's Brown on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Grant with the ball. Williams picks him up. Grant down low. He's against Wilson. No good from Grant.
2 minutes.
Left side, Tatum. They get it back. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Payton passes to Winslow. Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Selfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D-up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Look at the hops on Little, making every jump count.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Payton passes to Winslow. Here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Little. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have. A nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
And so he makes both from the line.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Boston. Back to Payton. The pass to Little. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Celtics. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wilson kicks to Smart. Gallinari outside. Pass to Wilson. Hits it from three-point range. Wilson's got 29 in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Boston on top, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. Wilson out there with Horford, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Sharp. Kept alive.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Gary Payton.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wilson the pass to Brogdon. Great D that time from Payton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's Eubanks the pass to Simons. Portland no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Kicks it out to Wilson. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Wilson's got 37.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. Here's Little. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Robert Williams.
It's on Robert Williams.
Personal foul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got it done. He scored an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now Winslow, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Wilson. Williams trying to break free. And the Celtics another three.
Wilson.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Little. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Little's got 10 points in the game.
Ooh, Nazir Little with a nice pull-up jumper.
Here's Wilson. They get it again. Pritchard fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Watford's checked in.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pound kicks to Wilson. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Passes it to Winslow. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Payton finds Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Sharp's got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland. Outside Wilson. Pass to Brown. Back to Wilson. The three. And again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wilson. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Here's Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
On the floor for Portland. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And a deep three from Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Flashing that limitless range once again. Lillard is a phenomenal shooter.
Here's Wilson. The three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. Hart the pass to Lillard. Here's Eubanks. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Eubanks. 6 points for him. Pass to Lillard. The three ball. And Boston with the rebound. Wilson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And the dunk by Grant.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized forward.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Wilson. From past the arc. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Simons. Rebounded by the Celtics. Wilson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brown outside. Back to Wilson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And it's Simons missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Wilson the pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Portland. Watford's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard from outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Wilson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
The shot's good from Simons.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He said he just got the wind knocked out of him, and it took him some time to get his breath back, but it's nothing serious. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Lillard outside. Here's Grant. That shot missing. Great D that time from Wilson.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Tatum kicks to Wilson. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Passes to Simons. Over Smart. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. The shot by Wilson, no good. Portland has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Wilson. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Lets it go with a three. Good! Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Grant's got 19 points.
Hey, if it's working for you, why stop? They've been calling Grant's number all night.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Over Wilson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 21 points in the game.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
Keeps it alive, and Williams is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Simons kicks to Lillard. Grant against Williams. From 13, again the miss by Grant. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Lillard looking around. Grant outside. And Simons has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Simons, the pass to Lillard.
Trailblazers foul.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics.
Crawford.
Gallinari comes in for Tatum. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Winslow comes in for Josh Hart. It's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Peyton in for Damian Lillard. The offensive rebound, Wilson. He got it again! Sensational!
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Yet another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Wilson, that one goes. Count it.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Trailblazers shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Winslow. 23 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pass to Sharp. Over Smart. Good work defensively by Smart. Brogdon kicks to Wilson. Off target from outside. And here's Winslow. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head in. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.